Midweek action did not disappoint. It just keeps on getting better, the Premier League. Both City Academy graduates, Cole Palmer and Phil Foden, with the hat tricks. United losing it in the final seconds at Stamford Bridge. And Liverpool and Arsenal keeping up their form to remain in the title race.
Yeah, it seems Man City is coming.
Yeah.
The team which beat them last, Aston Villa, was dispatched mercilessly. It was 4-1, even without Kevin De Bruyne, without Haaland, without Stones, without Ederson. So, they are coming.
Yeah.
I think they are coming. They are now getting serious about the business. But then, thanks to Liverpool and Arsenal victories, they are at it. It is sunrise. 8 games left. Come on.
Yep, let's begin with this week. Game week 32 predictions. Now, first up, we move down to South London as Crystal Palace host reigning champions Manchester City. Man City, we just talked about all the players they did not have either resting or injured, but they still got the job done. And two of the main players who were on the pitch, Rodri and Foden, with the goals.
Yes. This one will be on paper it seems very easy game, but in Premier League there is no easy game away from home. So, and Crystal Palace is the team historically troubling Man City.
Yeah, that is correct. 2 wins and 3 games in the last.
So I think this is the game where Man City, and it is early kickoff, so always a challenge. So I think Crystal Palace will get a point out of it.
You keep saying all this.
Yes, Crystal Palace, because the way Man City sets up, it gives teams like Crystal Palace some chance. I hope they will use their chance, and Man City will not be too creative football. And they will not score that many. They will miss some easy chances. For me, the prediction is 1-1 and Phil Foden to score for Manchester City.
How do you keep saying these predictions? We can go back. In Aston Villa game, you said this. Arsenal game.
Arsenal was draw only.
That was different.
And I thought Aston Villa is a serious team. So I was. So this
Crystal
also.
Palace.
You don't know if there is any team which has troubled Man City more in last 2, 3, 4 years is Crystal Palace, other than Liverpool maybe. But no.
My prediction is a bit more simpler. 2-0 to Manchester City, and Erling Haaland, he was rested midweek. This is the warm-up game for the Santiago Bernabeu. 2-0 and Erling Haaland on the score sheet.
Next up is Wolves against West Ham United.
West Ham United
lost to Newcastle,
point, but then a good point in the London derby with Tottenham.
Against Tottenham. Or against Everton.
Tottenham.
It was Tottenham. Okay.
It's good for them. Wolves are starting to find form, but they're seeing their opponents getting a bit more results. They need to step up if they want those European spots.
They are kind of up and down team. Some days they play really well, some days they lose to an easy team.
Yeah.
So both the teams kind of same for me, but this one I think West Ham will beat Wolves because of their pacey forwards, Kudos, Bowen, Antonio. So they will have a victory, 3-1, Kudos to score.
I sense goals in this game because these are two teams which the managers, they're like real. Both managers know we can win this game. They know it's a really fair, equally matched clash, and that's what I think. Everyone should watch this game. It will be really enjoyable in my opinion, and there will be 6 goals equally divided, 3-3. And the scorer will be Jared Bowen. If I had to choose a Wolves scorer, I'd probably go the Real El Nouri. 3 goals in the last 4 games.
Yes, he's coming up good.
Yeah.
Next up, Everton versus Burnley. Big battle down the table.
Everton winless in 13.
They have to find a win.
They salvaged a point against St. James Park. Dominic Calvert-Lewin ended his 28-game run without a goal. Burnley are now really on some form. They drew with Wolves again. I really want Burnley to stay up, and I think they'll get points here as well. 1-1 draw, and Belgium striker Brun Larsen to score.
Yeah, but for me, this is a must-win game for Everton.
If they win this, they're safe in my opinion.
If they want to stabilize the nerves, whatever are coming. So they have to win this. For Burnley, lately you are saying they are four games without
unbeaten.
losing.
Yeah.
Yes, so that's a good form, and that form can save them from the relegation. But in this game, I think because it's at Everton Stadium, it's a Merseyside, Goodison Park, so they will win 2-1. Calvert-Lewin to score another goal.
Oh, he'll be
Yes.
back on the goal sheet. Okay.
Aston
Now
Villa.
to the Midlands. Villa host Brentford. Brentford are really starting to look like a team. 2 draws back to back in performances. They should have won against United and then Brighton. It was 0-0 draw last time out. The strikers couldn't get the goals. I think this time they're playing a Villa team on form. Their counterattacks weren't so threatening against City. Jean Duran with their only goal. This time it will be a different story. So many injuries they have right now. There was no Emi Martinez in the last game. McGinn was suspended. No Bailey. No Watkins. This time I think we'll have a few recoveries and that will lead them to a 5-goal thriller, 3-2 win. Musa Diaby to score.
For me, this game Brentford will be out of gas because in last 2 games they have played really well, but somehow they could not get much out of those 2 games. At least they should have won one of the games, but they will be out of gas in this game. It will be an easy victory for Aston Villa. 2-0, Leon Bailey to score.
Okay, now back to London. Fulham against Newcastle United. Newcastle could only get a point against Everton. Alexander Isak, what a player he is right now. He's getting goals non-stop. Whatever, he can do it. He is one of the top scorers in the Premier League. He's, I think, already double digits. He's on good form. I think it will continue. Newcastle are pushing for the European spots. It will continue the run in a comfortable victory. We mentioned in the previous video, Fulham have nothing to play for, and here they will get battered. 3-0, Anthony Gordon to score.
Yeah, the same thing after that amazing victory against West Ham and then a midweek draw. Newcastle tails are up. Fulham do not have anything to play for. They are now safe. They don't want to battle for the European places. It will be easy victory for Newcastle. 3-1, Alexander Isak to score. He's in good form.
Yeah, he's a
Next up is Luton against Bournemouth.
This is another
Again,
big game.
a big
Bournemouth are
game for
basically
Luton.
safe, but Luton need to win.
Luton has to win this game.
Yeah.
They have to win this game if they want to survive.
Yeah. Time after time and again, Luton put in such a good performance, so much, but they don't win games. They don't get the result. Midweek though, it was a completely different story. Arsenal completely controlled them, tamed them. Odegaard and Hashioka own goal were the difference. Luton need to win and I sense it. I think they will win. Bournemouth, just like Fulham, don't have anything to play for right now. Luton 2, Bournemouth 1. Former Palace man Andros Townsend to score.
Yeah, for me also it will be a game where Luton will come up with a lot of energy, and it's because it's in Kenilworth Road.
Yeah.
So its crowd will be crazy, supporting, and Luton, but still I feel Bournemouth will be too much for Luton. They will not win. It will be a draw, 2-2, and Morris to score.
Okay.
For me.
Brighton against Arsenal. Arsenal, no star boy for them. No Declan Rice in the final 20 minutes. First start for Partey in 2024. First start for Nelson the entire season, and Emil Smith-Rowe picking man of the match. They rested so many players, but it did not cost them. They had a comfortable victory over Luton, and they are on some fine form right now. No loss in 2024.
Now they will have all their big guns back because, no offense to Luton, Brighton is no Luton. Brighton can surprise a few. So Arsenal have to bring up Rice back. Arsenal have to get their forwards back from the beginning, Jesus and all. And so, but then again, this will be a game with lot of goals because Brighton never are shy of attacking. They always look for goals. But then Arsenal will have more ammunition than them. Arsenal will score more than them. It will be a good game to watch for a neutral. 4-2, Gabriel Jesus to score.
Yeah, I'm going with a very similar score line. 4-1 to the Gunners and Kai Havertz to score. Now, Sheffield United, rock bottom, playing Chelsea. What a performance from Chelsea. 2-0 up in 20 minutes. And then you blow it, concede 3 goals, let United back, and then your boy wonder, Cole Palmer, saved them.
Yeah.
A hat-trick from him. He is the only bright line in that dark cave, and the only reason they still have a chance of Europa League possibly.
But some of their players were playing okay. But that game was, it seems like when you are neutral, because I watched that game and it was like so much fun to watch that. But when you go as a manager or critical thinker about the game,
That was not
it
a
was
good
rubbish defensive performance from both the teams. There was no defense at all. And the way they scored last 2 goals, the penalty,
What did United
he
do?
should not have done that. He should have let him go and then
There should have been a centre back behind him.
yeah, and
for
then
cover.
the last one they didn't even try to defend. So
Why was Palmer free?
and even for that matter, this is not only Manchester United but Chelsea
Chelsea
also
too.
did the same mistakes.
Yeah,
So
giving away the penalty.
yeah, and then Chelsea didn't give away penalty.
Oh no,
I
no,
think.
that was unfair.
But yeah, but their defense was really poor. Caicedo as a defensive midfielder was
Badiashile
really
wasn't
poor.
good.
Yeah. So they, but this game I think Chelsea will easily beat Sheffield United.
Yeah, Sheffield
That's
United
what
put
I
a pretty
think.
good performance at Anfield.
They were okay because all 10 of them were behind the ball. So for how long they could stop Liverpool, but they did. First goal was lucky for Liverpool, but then you see
They got their
McAllister,
goal.
the great McAllister scored. But then this one, I think Chelsea will have too much for Sheffield United. Easy victory, 3-1, Sterling to score.
Yeah, it's pretty comfortable. 2-0. And the man who scored the opener in the 4-3 thriller, Conor Gallagher, to score.
Next up,
Tottenham
Tottenham.
against Nottingham Forest. Nottingham Forest got all 3 points midweek. They are on some fine form ever since the point deduction. They've already got all their 4 points back. They have 25 points. Everton is nearby. They're already safe by 3 points. And I think Nottingham want to extend that gap. Tottenham are playing some decent brand of football. They could not beat West Ham United. And I think it will be another draw for Ange. 2-2 and Brazilian striker Richarlison to score.
Nottingham Forest were good against Fulham.
Yeah,
They controlled the game. That was an easy victory for them. But Tottenham is
a different story.
not like Fulham, and it will be a totally different game because Tottenham also fighting for Champions League. That's a big deal. But then Tottenham defense always gives you a chance. They are still in the process, so they always give you a chance. But still, I think Tottenham will have enough firepower with Son and Johnson off, and they will beat them 3-1. Son to score.
Okay, now on to the big game. Match of the week. At Old Trafford, the Red Devils, Manchester United, host top of the table Liverpool. Liverpool needed something special to beat Sheffield United, and boy did they get that. Alexis McAllister. He's on some fine form right now. He's got 10 goal contributions in his last 11 games. That is some form.
Yes. So this game will be, I think it's at Old Trafford.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's going to be difficult.
And I don't know how Manchester United will play. Usually they defend deep and then counter attack. That's what they were doing against Chelsea also.
It worked.
But when you are at home, you have to be more proactive, more attacking. That may play in Liverpool's hand. But we know with that FA Cup quarterfinal, anything can happen when crowd is on your side. So, but still, I think Premier League at stake. Liverpool will be hungrier. Man United not so. Liverpool will beat them. It will be a crazy game. 4-2. Nunez to score a winner.
Yep, Manchester United's counter-attacking was really nice. You mentioned it. Alejandro Garnacho, what a player he is right now. He got a brace. Anthony, that was his best performance I've ever seen of him. What a pass that was for the 3rd goal. But I think Liverpool is too much, and the man who loves playing at Old Trafford, Mohamed Salah, he will get the goals. He's been a little off form recently. Klopp substituted him. That was a bit surprising, but deserved. He will want to prove he deserves to play and deserve to be the diamond of the crown. He will score in a 3-1 victory for Liverpool.
Yes, I think. And Salah needs that.
Yeah, he needs that.
And Liverpool needs Salah also for the last 8 games. He should be in the full form.
And I'm pretty sure he'll be wanting the goals to win the Golden Boot. There's been a lot of competition now. Palmer, Solanke, Haaland. Yeah. Thank you guys.
There are 4 players at 16.
Yeah.
Wow, that's an amazing race this year.
Haaland
No?
at 18 and 4 at 16. That's something. Well, thank you guys for watching this video. Please like and subscribe to our channel for more videos. Thank you.
Thank you.